Okay. The news we've been waiting for. Well, we've been waiting for news involving 3 top-notch wide receivers in the National Football League.
Correct.
It was 4. Justin Jefferson got done a while ago. A long while ago.
Yeah.
Like back in June type done. So it's now time for the breaking news for one of the 3 that we've been waiting for.
Here it comes. And my eyes see.
Breaking news.
That may be my favorite drop in the history of this program. We've had many drops, many programs.
Many.
On this program.
Yes, sir.
But that might be my favorite drop. All right. Why is TJ smiling?
TJ's smiling, Rich, because the Dallas Cowboys and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb have agreed to a 4-year, $136 million extension, $100 million guaranteed.
So makes him the second highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Deal includes a $38 million signing bonus, the largest ever given to a wide receiver. So he did not top the APY for Justin Jefferson. Is that what I'm to understand? Since
Quick math. No, he did not.
So he slotted in right behind Justin.
Yeah.
You
Give a
know,
little bit of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
The hometown discount?
Hometown, you know,
hometown.
to pick
I
somebody
mean,
else.
obviously we know no state income tax in Dallas, but that ends up being $34 million.
It does take a nice chunk out of the pie. And again, the conversation about doing this back before the draft, before A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and Amon-Ra St. Brown got theirs. Could they have saved a few $1 million? I think so. And the question is would that turn into a player that can actually help them win a championship? But that's for another day.
Yep.
That's for another day, and that day might happen in January. That day might not happen at all because they might win it all.
Win what?
It all.
The Super Bowl?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But this just goes to show you, once again, that the Dallas Cowboys waited and waited and waited and did eventually what we all knew they would have to do.
What I knew they'd do but before noon today.
Sign this guy. Sign this guy. In all seriousness, sign this guy. And they had to do it, and we knew they had to do it, and that whole all-in business of, like, going to make everybody play for their supper and stick around for the right to have the star on the side of the helmet. We knew there would be at least 3 individuals immune from that scenario, and one of them just got signed to a 4-year, $136 million deal that could have been less expensive for the team. But again, that is all again for another day because this guy deserves it. This guy, I do believe, will not wilt under that pressure of it.
No.
He is, without a doubt, one of the best in the National Football League, and he is, without question, the most important offensive player, non-quarterback, on offense, as we all know, and they had to do this. Because without him, you're not scared of the Dallas Cowboys on offense. You're just not. And I remember when Irv first heard that he was going to wear an 88, he loved it.
And at first, CeeDee pushed back on that. He didn't want the number, and then Jerry had to talk him and explain to him.
Well, who wants that smoke, right?
I don't know that he fully understood either, like what it meant. I think he wanted his college number, and Jerry went back and was like, no, listen, you need to wear this number.
Had to have it. Had to happen. And again, what's the APY? Have somebody done the math? Is it somewhere
34,
on the
34.
34. So could they gotten it done for 30 before A.J. Brown signed for 30?
No.
I don't know.
Probably.
I mean,
I doubt that.
But the bottom line is beating Justin. They didn't beat Justin Jefferson to the punch, and they didn't have to top it. So there's that. They had to come close.
He deserves close.
Well, who's next is Dak. And that clock's ticking.
I think we're going to go through the entire season and
that would be a problem for the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, if we're all in the way you've been saying for the last few months, and Jerry's saying I need to see how you perform,
but I'm saying
let that go the rest of the season.
But the three that I think should be immune to that are the quarterback, the receiver, and the lion on the defensive line, who has, to his credit, said, "I'll wait my turn."
Yeah. Well.
And so that doesn't need to get done this year, and I hope for his sake he has a healthy 2024, because I like Micah Parsons. And he's going to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the National Football League when it's all said and done. And the question is how expensive are those contracts going to be, and how does that inform what they do with Dak? And what does that leave for the rest of the Dallas Cowboys? And could they have shaved off a few million here and a few million there with all of them to lead to a couple of other players that can actually perform to a high standard that the rest of this roster is carrying? But again, that's for another day. They got this done. They had to get it done. I'm glad they got it done now. Let's see him in camp tomorrow. Let's see his press conference with his million-watt smile in Dallas, and go to work against the Cleveland Browns with a few practices under his belt. And let's hope we don't see the dreaded soft tissue business that usually does come with somebody who's not training camping it up. And we'll see what happens with Dak now, man, because that one can go all the way up to Saturday night before Cleveland. That one could get done that one can get signed and scanned in, because you don't fax it anymore, from a Cleveland hotel room. That one can get done all the way up, because Dak's playing. He's not holding out. It's going to happen, because he holds every hammer and every card. Oh, my goodness, does he ever. But congratulations, man. That thing's removed off the table.
I knew it would happen today.
You clearly did. I don't know. Did you hear about it from somebody?
Listen, I have sources. You know this.
Ashton?
He don't know. No.
Ashton.
I would
love that
for some
Ashton
things,
had a
Ashton Schefter
had the plug in.
Well, he would know
Dallas
more
Cowboys.
about. He would know more about the Bears. Obviously, that's where he has his plugs coming from.
Ashton Schefter.
You know what I mean? You need to know about Caleb? Go to Kutcher. He'll tell you.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.